Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning once again from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's nearing 2 a.m. Very peaceful and quiet. Not gonna stay this way for very long because Eid vacations are coming, like nearing an end. So I'm expecting by Sunday to Monday people to come back to the Dhaka city. As it's empty, it's kind of creepy, I thought I was going to enjoy the empty city, but I do not. I like people around. I like the noise. Sounds like, you got used to sickness and you like your sickness. So today I have a fragrance review. I thought I'd do casual way. See, my collars are up. I'm being stupid, but yeah. This fragrance is courtesy of Auveek bhai. He gave me a couple of his fragrances to review. This is the third review of the 4 that he gave me. So thank you, Auveek bhai, once again for your wonderful gesture. And he is gonna keep giving me fragrances to review, uncommon ones. So this one fragrance is I had a lot of interest in. Let me be very honest before I start. The fragrance I'm gonna be looking at is Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. This is one fragrance I really wanted to review and buy it actually, because this and Valentino Uomo Aqua, these two fragrances are underrated. No one talks about them, and I really wanted them because I want to try them. The prices on these are not very cheap, to be honest. It's like $55 to $60 for a big bottle here. I think overseas maybe a little bit cheaper now, but Salvatore usually are somewhere within $50 range. And Salvatore Ferragamo, I had lines like F Black, there's a blue one that I own. Then I had a Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale line, and then I have a Uomo line. So Uomo line, the originator, let me talk about this one first. As you can see, with a very sleazy, the cap, I never found it to be useful, whatever. It doesn't even fit, it's not even like, it looks like those cups they give to the children for cough syrup shots, but I just kept it for fun. But without that, it looks pretty okay. So this is actually pretty nice. This is one of the beast mode sweet fragrances in my list, and many people love it, many people hate it. The bottle design, Lalique has one of these actually, like similar bottle design, looks like chocolate at the side, chocolate bars, dark chocolate, and this is like, people say tiramisu, but I found it to be very sweet, very intense, cold weather scent. It's really beast mode. I really love this fragrance. Okay, after that they released, I think this one, Casual Life. They have Salvatore Ferragamo, there's one limited edition, then they have Signature, and the new one I think is called Urban Feel. I have no clue on that. Maybe that's close to your Dior Sauvage and stuff like that, but Casual Life is a little bit different. Let's talk about it. All right, so it comes in 50 and 100 ml bottles, EDT, made in Italy, and that's how that box looks. I really like how these fonts like add up. It looks like a kind of fun, like graphics and stuff. Uomo, Salvatore Ferragamo up top. At the back it was mentioned it's made in Italy. Bottom you're gonna find your batch code and everything. And this fragrance bottle has a little bit improvement, and this looks actually much nicer than this one. Color combination, bottle is exact same, but the juice color is pretty dope. If I move away, it looks like pretty light green, like sky blue, but very light hue of blue. I really love that. And here, basic differences, they now give you this toppers. I'll show you, which the original didn't have. This one, it will stop you from spraying. Actually, that's much more practical rather than that cough syrup cap. So you can put it on. It's not the prettiest, but it does its job. It won't spray anymore in your luggage. Pretty nice. And up there, the whole thing is like a built-in atomizer. I really love it. It's huge area. Really like it. Says Salvatore Ferragamo up top. Nice little detailing. Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. Let's keep this away for a while. Bottom you're gonna find your batch code sticker, and you can see a little bit concave. At the back actually is flat. So it's pretty interesting bottle design. I really find this very interesting, very soothing to the eye. It's pretty nice bottle design. So let's spray this fragrance and talk about it. Okay, sprayer on these are absolutely gorgeous. I love how they spray. Okay, as you can see, you can spray a lot. It gives you nice soft mist, but it goes far away. So sense strength on this, we'll talk about that. But since the sense strength on me, at least, I tested this one of the most used fragrance in recent days. I used it like I sprayed sparingly just to get just to be sure what I got from it. We'll talk about the performance, but this is a summer fragrance, and this is kind of like a semi-sweet, semi-fresh gourmand territory. So this fragrance has notes like violets, lemon, coffee beans. I think there is cardamom, geranium, and what else is they have? They have few other notes. I mean, let me tell you the official notes breakdown. They have coffee bean, musk, ambroxan, cashmeran, geranium, and cedar. So basically, major notes according to Fragrantica, violet leaves, coffee beans, and lemon. So when I spray this at first thing, let me tell you, forget about the notes. It smells darn good, you know. It's really pleasing to the nose. And this is the kind of fragrance you really want to smell. So violets in this, it's not the best, like major number one player. That's one relief, because violet leaves can be a little bit overpowering, like Fahrenheit, Xenia Uomo. If you talk about L'homme Ultime, if you talk about a few other violet based fragrances, they can be a little bit like peppery. I don't know, like kind of peppery, or sorry, kind of peppery, or a little bit strong, you know. But this one, major player, is lemon, and the lemon is just so beautiful. I really smell that lemon, you know. It's like vitamin C. If you dig down your nose, amongst the sweetness, you also get that beautiful lemon, and the lemon is really beautiful. It's not as bright as some of the other, like Versace Purome. Kind of reminds me of that one, but the lemon is really pretty. And second thing I noticed from this is kind of like this sweet vibe coming up. It's almost like a, not bubblegummy sweetness, but it's totally different than this. I just I just saw a couple of reviews, like a couple of months back. I saw Mark's review, and I saw Dan Norton's. These two have nothing in common. If you're wondering if this is an aquatic version of this, just a little less sweet and more aquatic, no, entirely different sense from two different directions. So what you get from this is something you really, it's built to love. Opening is built to love. It's really lovely, and it's just, when you smell it, it's not your typical summer freshie like Polo Blue or those blue fragrances and Ambrox and everything. You do not detect any of it. And the coffee, I do not know where it's coming from. I mean, I do not detect any coffee in this. I get kind of like Polo Red Extreme, that has kind of like the sweetness, but that one has a lot more coffee note to it. So I get kind of like, if you know Givenchy Play Intense, this is discontinued now, even the new bottle. It has a similar category, as a similar house like feel as Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, but something about this one, it has this sweetness. So there's another fragrance I had was I forgot the name. It's like the one of the Japanese houses. I don't remember it, but I'll put the name below. I reviewed it, so it kind of gave me that gourmand, fresh gourmand territory. I think. Wait, let me check the name. Yeah, sorry about that. I tried to find it and everything, but I couldn't find it. But suddenly my memory served me. It's Hanae Mori. If you know Hanae Mori, HM for men, the frosted glass. I reviewed it. I'll put the link below. This fragrance Uomo kind of reminded me of that, but not to that extent that it's gonna be super yuzu based citrus. There's no citrus in this, okay? So a little bit different, but this fragrance opening is just to die for. I really love it, you know. It really reached the expectation that I really wanted. It doesn't burn your nose. It doesn't really choke you. The fragrance opening is just beautiful. It really, the juice color is pretty, bottle is pretty, opening is pretty. So afterwards, what happens? Afterwards, it's all disappointment. That's the problem with this fragrance, is the longevity I was talking about. This is what that kills this fragrance for me. People say they get good performance from it. You know, God bless you. If you have great skin, if you have nice weather conditions, I mean, if it's in the springtime, I think you'll get a lot more push in a clean environment, like blue skies, you know, like white clouds, unlike our smoky batch of Bangladesh. I'm sorry, you know, in India, China, Malaysia, we're facing huge like risk of, you know, potential health risk of environmental pollution. So I guess it contributes to that, sort of like that heat and humidity, the noise level, the smoke, the, you know, overall cars, you know. So I guess it, in our condition, you know, like even in the, like if you're sitting inside the room, this fragrance doesn't give me the push. After 1 to 2 hours, it's extremely skin scent. That's what is a shame, you know. I mean, not to say that I'm trying to put it down. I really love this smell. This fragrance, if it lasted like 3 hours decent, I would rank this much higher. Trust me, I love this fragrance. You know, I sprayed it a lot. How much you have to spray? You really have to go crazy on this. I mean, yeah, if you see the mist, you know, like I will do like, you can see, right, it gives you a lot of juice, but it works like Sauvage. It actually doesn't shoot out a lot of juice. It's actually giving like, you know, it's like giving a lot more smoother spray. It doesn't like shoot out a lot of like water or the liquid inside. So you really have to go like both pulse point on both hands, two sides of the neck, back of your neck, on your chest, on your shoulders, on your shirt. Go liberal. This one, if you do that, 8 to 10 sprays, yeah, that sounds like a crime, right? 8 to 10 sprays of a fragrance, who does that? No civilized human being would do that. I did that, and I got like push of 2 hours and it did the same thing with one spray. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. So that performance category, this one is poor. It's really poor on my skin. I don't know about you, but for $45 odd or $50 even, this fragrance, it's nice. The opening is just gorgeous, gorgeous lemon. It's like a mixture of something you want to eat. You just have like, you know, light sort of pie or light sort of cake. It doesn't really feel like proper gourmand chocolate or coffee. I do not get any of that. I do not get the violet leaves as much, but it has that clean, fresh, crisp feeling. You know, it's like something green in it. So the leaves, whatever leaves you can imagine, but it doesn't quite feel like Xenia Uomo, which I really love. So that has a push. You know, if you really want to push, you can buy Xenia Uomo. Where is my Xenia Uomo at? I don't know. I don't see it. Shit. It's far there. It's there. It's there under that little... okay, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's there. Sometimes I forget because I reorganize. So Xenia Uomo has a beautiful... that violet leaves. This one actually has beautiful shower gel smell. It does last like 6-7 hours. So I would actually love that even if it gave me 4 hours, not 6, 4 hours. I would blind buy this fragrance, you know, or I would just run and buy it rather. Look at the juice color. It's a shame, you know, like look at that beautiful bottle. You know, I really want it, but I cannot justify the price point on this purchase. That's the one thing that will stop me from buying this. I would not compare this to original, obviously, but original actually is a blind buy worthy. You can get it cheap, $30-$35 now, and actually it has better performance in some of the Amin line, right? So coming back to this, it's a fresh, semi-sweet, semi-gourmand territory. Yeah, you can say that, but what you actually really have is a very fresh, you can see it from this point of view, like if you want to use it like EDC fashion, you want to wake up with a nice smell, something to relax, you know, go with that morning dew. You want to go with like, you know, peace of mind. It's peaceful, early morning, you know, birds are just waking up outside, nobody's yet rushing for jam. It's a good fragrance to wake up with. You just put, or you go into the bed, excellent. But if you take it to a vacation, this is what's going to happen. You really have to carry the bottle in your pocket because every 1 hour or half an hour or so, you have to respray. That's what is case with me. And I cannot say for sure it's different much to other people. Put comment below if you have actually tried it. So overall, this fragrance, the smell is gorgeous. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10 for the smell itself, the opening. Even the dry down stays very nice. You know, like close to the skin, like, you know, it's only for you to be enjoyed. If people come next to you, if you're making out, or you're just like, you know, in that mood for cuddling and stuff, this would be excellent smell. If you have some of it on your hair or some on your neck, she will really like it because women appreciate this kind of smell. But outdoors, this fragrance is not gonna perform, I'm sorry to say, and it's a disappointing thing for me. So overall longevity, this I'm gonna give it for the first time 3.5 out of 10 because I got maximum like 3 hours. I dig my nose on my skin. That's when I can detect it very faint. So that's why I was gonna give it like 3, but I'm giving it 3.5. Versatility, summer and spring perhaps. Winter, don't even bother. The compliment wise, as I told you, if someone very close to you and they're like, you know, smelling your skin, they're gonna smell it. Is it sexy? It's very sexy. It's beautiful. It's really lovely. The smell, I'll really love it. But overall, because of that price point and versus that push, which I did not get from it, this is gonna be a pass for me. And it just breaks my heart, you know. I rather really have little bit push from this and I would buy it. If they release the intense version of it or something, I would really buy it. But I changed my mind. Even Valentino Uomo Aqua, I changed my mind not to buy it. So this fragrance, overall, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10, and just for that smell. Performance and price point does not justify. That's my review on Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. Okay, check out the fragrance, try it on your skin. Maybe you'll get a better push than me, and perhaps you would actually appreciate it a lot more than me. But since I have dry skin and we have extreme weather conditions, this is a pass for Bangladesh, and even in India, Pakistan, if you have similar weathers. Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and thanks Auveek bhai once again for the bottle courtesy. I'm sorry if I actually disappointed you with the review, but I just gave you my honest take. Everybody take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.